School, the place that many hate and the place that many like. There's nothing that can match the chaos that occurs at school. It's the place where you will see the smartest people in the world and the most brain-dead people in the world in the same class. The most racist people in the world and people who say racism is bad in the same room. LGBTQ plus and a group of boys in the same area, and the playboys and loners in the same building. It doesn't really matter where you go in the building, it's either people fighting or a pack of dogs barking at you. I'm currently in high school, so the levels of chaos are to the max here. I mean, from elementary school to middle to high, the chaos levels always change. Same with the levels of nasty. Well, actually, it depends on what school you're going to. Half of the time, I'm always surprised at how many people ranging from different points of a spectrum are the same species. I knew somebody who scored the highest on a state test, and I knew another person whose GPA is the lowest I can get. I remember, I was chilling with the smartest person in class. A girl who was sitting behind me asked her friend a stupid question that we learned not even a week ago. The question was, how do we factor out this equation? Like, really? We learned that not even 2 days ago. I know I may be smarter than others, but how did you forget something that we literally just learned? I mean, the teacher is pretty old, and he probably didn't realize a possible AirPod in her ear, but like, really? I remember in the 5th grade, there's 2 types of kids. The normal kids and the weird kids who would probably come back from the bathroom with chocolate pudding on their mouths. At least, I hope that's chocolate pudding. Here's where the levels of nasty comes in, so if you want, you could skip forward a bit. But I walked into the bathroom one day, and the bathroom was near the gym, so there was bound to be some weird stuff in there. And somehow, a kid left a little brown GIF in the sink. How does one manage to do that? I mean, we're half the size of the sink, and it was also pretty long. Never went to the bathroom at school again. There was one thing that I forgot to mention. These were American schools, so there was a lot of hard lockdowns that occurred at some of the schools that I went to. There was this one hard lockdown that happened while I was in the 7th grade. Some stuff was going on in a nearby neighborhood, but at the time we didn't know. So honestly, I just slept through the whole entire situation. Thank God it was only some stuff in a nearby neighborhood, because if it wasn't, I was his free space on his bingo board. And then there's Kahoots, whose grand idea in Kahoot HQ thought that it would be perfect to allow us students choose our names. You already know that's not going to end well. The day before the final semester exams in my freshman year, we played Kahoot in some of our classes, but my health class is rewarded with the worst students ever possible. The amount of stories I have in that class would do for a separate video, but this story right now was in my health class. For context, in our school we have these touchscreen TV things with wireless keyboards and trackpads. And for some reason, my teacher trusted it with the wrong group of students. So many names got by. There was one that said Osama Bin Laden. There was another one that said Drake Snake. And for some reason, there was a couple mentioning the stuff that went on between Kendrick and Drake. For the fun of it, I wanted to join as Mile High Club, but this teacher did not deserve it at all. She was kind and did not deserve our terrible treatment. In another class we were doing a Kahoot, some guy joined as EDP445. The teacher was smart enough not to trust any of their students with the keyboard, so she just kicked the name out of the lobby. Those are just a few of the wild stories I had during school, and all the chaos that comes along with it will always stay the same. That's why I like school. Anyways, peace. Quick end of the video message. I just want to say that I've been trying to include a bit more dark humor in my videos, so from time to time you might see a video with more dark humor and a video without any dark humor. Just depends how I'm feeling that day. Anyways, have a good day.